Hello. Hi, my name is Jaime Powell, and I am here to cast a net into the community. And the net that I'm casting is to attract those families, those children, those teenagers who are interested in mind-body practices, in learning to embody more and more of our authentic selves so that we can be vehicles for change in our world. There's so much going on in the world right now around unity, the need for connection, the need for us to bring our brightest and most beautiful selves to the world, to facilitate these changes that are happening all over the place right now. And what I know for sure is that my work is in helping to empower young people to love themselves, to love their bodies, and from that love and from that connection, be more able to connect with others and create more of a sense of unity, working together to collaborate in the world. And so, with that being said, I am offering 10 summer camps. There are 10 opportunities for young people to work with me, for me to playfully work with young people in the with the vision of inspiring and facilitating empowerment with both of us. Because as I work and play with young people, I get inspired, and as they work and play with me, they also get inspired to continue to work towards their dreams, continue to manifest their dreams and visions for themselves on the planet. And where I come from, where the place mentally and emotionally that I come from is in knowing that as we dream and allow ourselves to imagine who we want to be, who we get in touch with who we are on the planet and become that and bring those gifts to our communities, to our worlds, that as we do that, the world becomes a better and more peaceful and more joyful place to be. So I firmly know that my work here is to be that witness, to be that vehicle, that bridge for people of all ages to be able to voice their dreams and to be able to do the work that it takes to bring those dreams to reality. And so part of my dream is to work with young people. And so for my dreams to manifest, I created 10 opportunities, 10 summer camps all around the area this summer. And your young people will have an opportunity to play with me and to clarify who they are, what their gifts and talents are, and to create a path in their imaginations to bring those realities to life. So the camps start June 4th, which would be an opportunity for homeschoolers at Triangle Yoga. That camp is for ages 10 to 14. And it's a half-day camp. It's from 1 to 4 p.m. If you want more information for any of these camps, you can contact me directly, or you can go to Triangle Yoga for that camp. I'm going to tell you about each one of the camps now. The second camp that I'm offering is a partnership with Jill Menard, who's an amazing aerial performance artist. And this camp is for young people ages 8 to 12. It's at the Flojo, and I will be offering the yoga portion of that camp, as well as empowerment and support around just young people learning to co-create and share power and learn to have empathy and compassion for themselves and each other so that they can learn more easily the skill that they're there to learn. So nonviolent communication has really helped me to be able to be that ally and that witness for young people, and that's what I'll be doing there at the aerial camp. The next camp is with Julia Hartzell Cruz, who's hooping goddess of Chapel Hill, North Carolina, the world. She is a dear friend of mine and the owner of the Flojo, and an amazing, beautiful woman, of course. And she and I will be partnering with the Body Mind Camp at the Flojo. That camp is for young people ages 8 to 13, and it's a full day camp from 9 to 3. And your young person will have the opportunity to practice yoga, to learn hooping, acro yoga, partner yoga, and also part of what I bring in that camp is the creative writing, the creative arts, learning to move the body and stir up all this energy and then channel it into writing, into art, into something tangible. And so that's what we'll be doing there at that camp. The next camps that I'll be offering are at Pickard's Mountain. Oh my goodness, outdoors all day, beautiful, lush, green, amazing organic gardens, horses, a huge mud pit that's like the pinnacle of the camp is to get in this mud pit and really get into the earth. And the young people really, and I really look forward to the mud pit for sure. The next camps are at the Waldorf School. I'll be presenting a portion at the Girls Rock Camp. I have done typically the body confidence portion of that camp for the past few years, as well as supporting the young women in really stepping into themselves as powerful musicians and powerful vehicles for social change through rock and roll, through music. Then I'll have a camp at the Friends School doing similar things, weaving yoga, weaving meditation, weaving dance into writing, into creative arts, into specific questions like, who are you? What are your gifts? What are your talents? What lights your fire? You know, if you had all the money, all the time in the world, what would you do? How would you be a vehicle for change in the world, for improvement, for love, for more peace, for more, more you in the world. So more of that at the Friends School camp, and then another triangle camp, another camp at the Friends School. My summer camp string will end with Julia Hartzell and Jill Menard at the Cirque du Flojo camp, where this camp is for young people a little older, 13 to 17 years old. And that camp will end with a circus performance that the young people create. So once again, I'll be on staff for that camp for a source of empowerment, a source of young people understanding how to negotiate conflict. Should that arise, maybe it might arise, who knows, and how to do that from a place of shared power and consciousness. So there it is, folks. Thank you for listening if you've gotten this far through the video. And the last thing I just want to say is that 10% of all of the income that I receive from these camps, I have committed to donating to an organization called Mãos de Luz, which in Portuguese means hands of light. And this is an organization that's so dear to my heart. When I was in Brazil last year in October and November, I had the pleasure of working with this organization, and I got to bring yoga into the public school, into one public school in Lumiar in Brazil. And it was such an amazing experience. But what this organization does in Brazil is to connect indigenous healers with the school system. And for example, there was a woman who is she prays all day. She's called a rezadora. And she came into the school and she offered the children some stories before I taught yoga. And in that way, Mãos de Luz brings indigenous healers into the school system to help the young people remember their connection to the land and to ancient practices and things like this. And so I'd love to be able to support that school in connecting the young people more and more to the land, so that in the next generations there's more and more respect, more and more consciousness around the land, especially in Brazil, which I consider to be the lungs of our planet. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening. If you know any young people that may be, delighted and eager to join me this summer, please send them my way. Thank you.